Right now, somewhere in your house, your dog might be running through a memory. Not a random dream, an actual memory. Scientists have watched it happen in real time inside a sleeping brain. And once you see what they found, you'll never look at a twitching, sleeping animal the same way again. You've probably seen your dog paw at the air mid-sleep and laughed, calling it chasing rabbits. That twitch isn't a joke. It might be closer to a replay button than a reflex. For decades, scientists assumed only humans could dream, because only humans can wake up and describe what happened. Animals can't talk, so nobody could ask them. But researchers eventually found a way to look inside a sleeping brain without asking it a single question. And what they discovered suggests the sleeping mind of a rat, a bird, or your own dog might be busier than yours ever is. In the late 1990s, neuroscientists at MIT ran rats through a maze over and over while recording their brain activity. Every turn, every pause, every reward created a unique pattern of neurons firing in sequence. That part wasn't surprising. What happened next was, when those same rats fell into deep sleep, their brains lit up again, in the exact same sequence, in the exact same order. The rats weren't just dreaming about the maze in some vague, blurry way. They were replaying it, turn by turn, almost in real time, like hitting rewind on a memory. Researchers could actually tell where in the maze a sleeping rat was, just by watching its brain. But what nobody expected is that the rats dreamed the maze faster or slower depending on how the run had actually gone that day, meaning their sleeping brains weren't just repeating the past, they were reprocessing it. Move from rats to something even stranger, birds rehearsing music in their sleep. Zebra finches spend months as chicks learning their father's song, one note at a time, through trial and error. Researchers attached tiny sensors to the birds' vocal muscles while they slept, expecting silence. Instead, they found the exact muscle contractions the birds would use to actually sing, firing in sequence over and over all night long. The bird wasn't just remembering the song, its body was practicing it, silently, without making a single sound. Scientists now believe this nightly rehearsal is part of how young birds get better at singing, even while unconscious. But what nobody expected is that interrupting a bird's sleep too early actually slowed down how quickly it learned its song the next day, as if skipping the practice session cost it real progress. Now picture something even more visual: an octopus dreaming in color. Octopuses change the color and texture of their skin constantly while awake, to hide, to hunt, to communicate. But researchers filming sleeping octopuses noticed something they didn't expect. During certain sleep phases, the octopus's skin would ripple through entire sequences of color, shifting from pale white to deep mottled brown to a spotted, alarmed pattern. All within seconds, all while its eyes stayed shut. It looked exactly like the skin patterns octopuses use when they're hunting prey or fleeing a predator. One skin pattern in particular matched almost exactly the color an octopus flashes right before it's attacked. But what nobody expected is that this might mean octopuses don't just dream. They might have something close to nightmares, reliving a moment of danger from earlier that day, played out entirely on their own skin. Bring it back to the animal sleeping closest to you right now. Studies on dogs show that puppies and elderly dogs dream far more often than dogs in their prime, twitching and vocalizing multiple times an hour during naps. Smaller breeds tend to dream more frequently than larger ones, sometimes dreaming every few minutes, while a large dog might only dream a handful of times an hour. And because dogs experience the world mostly through smell, some researchers believe their dreams may be built less from images and more from scent, meaning your dog might be dreaming in something closer to smell than sight. But what nobody expected is that dogs who spent the day learning something new, a trick, a new route, a new person, showed noticeably more brain activity that night. Exactly like the rats in the maze, exactly like the birds rehearsing their song. The detail that changes everything. In every species studied this way, rats, birds, octopuses, dogs, the sleeping brain wasn't idle, it was working, processing the day, rehearsing skills, maybe even feeling fear all over again. Which means dreaming might not be a strange side effect of a complex human brain. It might be one of the oldest tools evolution ever built, shared by nearly every creature capable of sleep at all. So the next time you see your dog twitching on the floor, you're not watching nonsense. You might be watching a memory play out one more time, just for them. What do you think your pet is dreaming about right now? Tell me in the comments below. And if this changed how you'll look at your sleeping pet tonight, hit like and subscribe for more of the questions you never thought to ask.